Being that most of us are not born with 3 hands, and most of our tools take 2, what happens if I've got to hold this piece, it just isn't going to work. It's not going to go anywhere. I can't do that job and hold this piece at the same time. So an essential tool in your shop is a good old everyday bench vise. You got to have one to hold your material on it. And all it is a long screw here. You set your board down in there, pull it up nice and tight, and now your fixture is holding your piece of wood. You can get in and you can do the work that you need to do. Just like that. That's the slickest thing in the world. This one is an end vise. One of the things that's cool about it is if you've got a really long piece of wood here that you need to hold down, you reach down, you grab these bench dogs like this, and you set it in there. You put one in there, you open this up far enough to where you can get another one down in here. Pull this up nice and tight, and there you go. You got your material held in place. You can take after it with your 3rd set of hands holding everything. Your piece is nice and stable. Bench dogs are a great thing to have. Something else that's kind of unique about a bench vise is being as wide as this is. If I put my piece out here in one end, what happens to my vise, if it's a long vise, you can see here that it racks in this way. So it's not being held as perfectly parallel as I would like it. And not all vices do that, but the vast majority of them do. So the solution to that is down here in that I made up these simple spacer blocks. This one is 3/4 of an inch. Guess what? It just happens to match the 3/4 inch piece of wood that I'm going to put in my vise. So if I open this up, slide it down into the end there, and I just drilled a 1/4 inch holder, put a little 1/4 inch piece of dowel in it. That acts as my spacer. So now if I'm working on this end, my face is now parallel. I can lock my piece into my vise. Right there, ready to go again. So what I've done is I've made these in common dimension sizes. So I've got 3/4, I've got 7/8, I've got 1/2 inch, I've got 1/4, and I just lock them in down here under my bench. Drill some holes in the side of my bench, set it down there, and now my vise is able to hold things real steady across the face of the bench. And what happens if I've got a real long piece that I'm working with? You know, again, this one, or if I've got a piece that's 8 foot long, sometimes I like to go down here to my genuine, signed by Roy Underhill himself, leg vise on the side of my bench. This is a pretty neat little tool too. Benjamin likes working with this one when he's here in the shop. What it is, it's there's a little crisscross in there that keeps the leg of the vise out away from the leg of the bench, and then just another vise screw in here. And when I slide this in there, it pinches on it and holds it in place. Now, if I've got a real long piece that's going to occupy the whole length of the bench, I've got this sliding deadman here. I can move down my bench, and I've got the little pegs here. I can just put the little peg in there. I can slide my piece. I know seeing is believing. It makes a big difference. So I grabbed a larger board here. I'm going to put my sliding deadman down the line a little ways, set my peg down just a little bit, balance the weight of my board on the end of the deadman, lock the rest of it into the vise. Let's grab our low angle bench plane here. Run that right down there. Just like that. Holds that piece nice and steady so I can get a real nice cut on there, get a real nice edge on it. My piece doesn't go anywhere. My bench is heavy enough to where it's going to take all that force and absorb it and keep it nice and stable. So right there is one of the best reasons there is to have a leg vise on the side of your bench. It gives you that third set of hands, gives you the ability to hold your work stable while you're working on it. It's a great addition to your shop. So go ahead and look into having good benches and good vises on your benches. Get that third hand working for you in the shop.